Alright, I thought I would just try a new video style today. Kind of like a coming soon or new arrivals. Pulled a box of CDs out of storage and I'm getting pictures. A lot of the stuff I buy, like I can remember the story behind where I bought it. I'm seeing all these with these little price tags on them, and the whole box is basically filled like that. I'm like, where the hell did I get this box from? I have no idea. They don't come off very easy, so I'm just leaving them on. But I'm guessing it was just part of a lot. Like one time, I mean, who knows how many times I just filled my truck up with boxes of media from people. And they don't get looked into, so this is probably something like that. Picked it up at one time or another. I've got like 9 boxes of CDs and cassettes done, plus like 24 of my little totes full of media, all pictures taken. I think I'm trying to look at a goal, like a long shot goal of, if you watch the, see how the garage looks right now on about 3 videos ago or so, the hoarding video. I want to get it set up to where I can start putting new shelving out there. Oops, I got the back on that. I can start, see, I'm talking, trying to do 2 things at one time. I can try to put shelving and drawers out there and start converting everything over to that so it's all organized. But at the same time, list stuff and move it to the basement so that there's room to be made. And when I get some shelving units that I can build basically all the way up to the ceiling, and then just get some extra ladders or something, so if I have to get up high, I'll have to look into what's the best kind of ladders and how I want to set it up and stuff like that, but we're far away from that part right now. But I like the thought of my days mainly consisting of taking pictures. Yesterday I did a whole box of shoes, so I'll probably list some of those today to get some listings. I'm kind of afraid to list on my clothing store today just because I finally got one sale. I got $12.99 in sales. I haven't had a sale since 8 p.m. last night, so I've had one since, and we're at 3 p.m. right now. So, freaking mess. So I'm afraid to list over there because I got a feeling those items are just not being seen. I did end my promotions and restarted them. But so we'll see what happens. But I like the thought of just getting everything I got pictures taken and put somewhere. So even when I get the like the first shelving out there and what have you, it doesn't have to necessarily be listed stuff, but it'd be nice if I have the pictures already taken so that everything out there is just waiting to be listed and one step is completely done. Some of these CDs are seen better days. So that's like my goal I'm focusing on, is getting everything that's in there, the pictures done on. I want pictures for it all. And you might see some stuff here that I'm taking pictures of that I might already have listed, but it's so quick to take the picture and not worry about it that I'm not concerned right now. And then it's like adding it to quantity. So then when I get around to it, if it's still in my store, then I'll add it to quantity. If not, if it's sold by then I got a new listing to put up for that item. So that's the way I'm kind of looking at that. Because obviously it's so quick to take a picture. Case on that one. Some of these cases are pretty gnarly. But it's just a case. I don't know why sometimes that first one doesn't do that louder click. Maybe it's not focused or something. Kiwi just farted. Oh. Nasty. Nasty boy. This cover's messed up. This is nice and relaxing. So I think what I'm going to do for my areas behind me for non-media stuff is I've been trying to come up with different ways of using this style of camera for there also. But it's got to hook straight into a computer. So what I think I'm going to do, I got an old computer downstairs that hasn't been used in a while. And it's the same one I do the shipping from. I bought it at the same time. It's the exact same model. So I'm thinking bring that up, clean it up so it runs smooth. Take out anything I don't need program-wise and stuff like that. Clear up space and memory and stuff like that. Storage space and speed. I think maybe find a way to use it back here where I could hook two cameras up to it. I don't know if it's going to be powerful enough, but it'll be. If not, then I'll have to buy a new one. But just running these two tables off of a separate computer with direct cameras that are stationary placed. And all I have to do is, hit a button to take the picture instead of raising a camera. So I think if at least that's the tentative plan. But next then I'll have to find out if something like this one would work, what I would need. So I'll probably take this one, kind of use it and place it to see if that's capable of doing that, or if I need to get a better, higher dollar one that has, a zoom feature and what have you on it. And if I have to redo my picture taking stations, I'm fine with that. Or just make it into, just a stable, stationary thing. All I have to do is place the product, move the product, never pick up a camera. Oops. That would be ideal. this is a cool way, if this works. If it's uploaded, then it works. Of doing like new arrival videos. Something a little bit different. You can see what's coming. What I'll do is, I think what I'll do too is I'll mark the video on YouTube of the box that these are going into. So like if somebody sees something that, oh, I've been looking for that, I want that. Can you list that for me now? And then I can know what video you're commenting on. I can see what box you're commenting on, and then I can go straight to that box and pull the item out. So it's kind of a nice way of, I could pre-sell stuff before it's even listed. So that being said, if you see anything you want in any of these style videos, if I keep doing them, just comment below the video and I will expedite the listing process. When I say expedite, it makes me sound like I'm not, it makes me sound like I can say words over one syllable. Expedite. Let's see, no song list. Let's just take that one for the second one. Get a little bit more information. When I say I'm listing everything, like this one don't have a back insert. It's an old library copy. It's going up. Oh, I just took a picture of this one. OMC, how bizarre. It's all the way down here. Whoa. Which I'm sure I've got that one listed already. If it hasn't sold out. That's the cool thing about the buy two, get two, well, when eBay's working properly, is all those low dollar things I used to never be able to sell, or I had to sell on Amazon for a penny, actually move. Oh, here's a local band I haven't had yet or in a while. I think this was a local band. Bedlam. I don't have it. I'll look at it later when I list it. Maybe I'll think of a different name. This one's sealed. This might come off easy since it's sealed. Yeah. Every time I'm having like a day like today with eBay, in the last several days it just demotivated because of the site not working properly. Doing something like this just takes me back, because I just remember, it just reminds me of all the stuff I've bought all these years and the big advantage it's given me today, having all this merchandise with nothing more than a couple of storage unit bills attached to it every month. People always want to bring that up. Well, it's you're paying for storage. It's not paid off. Yeah, but you know, divide that by 1 million items, and how big is that number? Over even 15 years. It was shaking. It wasn't wind. That was weird. Oh, it could have been the explosion from the quarry. I used to do it around 2 every day. The only problem with doing this in this video is I don't have my music playing. Let me know if you like these videos. Kind of just seeing what it's almost like a work with me / new arrivals. Kind of almost kind of like a 2 birds with 1 stone video, right? If you like to work with me, or if you just like to see what media I'm taking pictures of at the time. I'm going to change the case. Some of these I just needed. The cases are so bad, I'm just going to change them. Like this one's so dirty. Oh, that's life. Life is dirty. Life is dirty. This is one somebody cut up. People cut up those cardboard slip cases and put them into a jewel case sometimes. I'm not a fan of doing that. I would not recommend you doing that if you're trying to sell this stuff. Alright, got one more left on this video. I'm curious to see how long the video goes for too. I could put up probably several of these a day, which could help my channel grow. If I can find the audience who likes this kind of video. Alright, that's it for this video. I'll be back if this one looks good. Alright, see you guys and gals.